Alright, so let's start from the beginning. I got pregnant at 17. I think, I don't remember. I think so. Guys, do you remember when I got pregnant? Was I 16 or 17? 17?
I think so.
Or 16?
16.
16. Yes. And I had her when I was 17. Well, anyways, I used to go to a regular high school, and then I switched to a alternative school at a daycare. And I could have stayed at the regular high school, but they didn't have a daycare there. So I switched, and I had my daughter on March 13th, 2017. Yeah, March 13th. Labor was crazy. So let's see. I remember going to bed that night, and in the middle of the night, probably 3, something like that, I woke up and had to go pee like usual. I get up at least, I don't even know, 3-4 times a night to go pee. And I went upstairs because my room was in the basement. I went upstairs to the bathroom, and I went to the bathroom. By the time I got back downstairs, it felt like I just like peed on myself. So I was like, damn. So I went back upstairs to the bathroom, and I went pee again. And then I went back downstairs to my room, and I think you see Aaliyah right there. But I went back downstairs to my room, and it felt like I peed again. I was like, what the? So I went back to the bathroom, and I went pee again. And by the time I went back downstairs, I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this. Why do I keep peeing on myself? And finally, I realized, I was like, hold up. And I went upstairs, and I was automatically, I started to cry because I was like, oh my god. I woke up my mom. I was literally like butt naked. The only thing I had on was my bra because I left my drawers downstairs because I peed in them. And then I told my mom, and I was like, I think my water broke. I was like, it's like I keep peeing on myself. And then I started crying, and she was telling me it's okay, you know, whatever. And then we started getting ready, packing up, all this other stuff, and we left probably like 4 a.m. to the hospital. And then when we got there, we told them my water broke and all that stuff. They checked me in. I did a little test where they like put a Q-tip swab down there, and then they go put in this thing, and they tell you if it's either pee or your water. And they told me, yeah, it was my water. But the problem was I was only dilated to 1 centimeter, and I was having no contractions, like no nothing. I wasn't feeling nothing. That's and then so they kept me. They, what is it, emitted, I don't know. And then I got a room. We got in the room, and I forgot what they gave me that sped up the whatever, I forgot what it's even called. And they gave me that, and I didn't feel anything for a while, like hours. Like it was probably, I don't know. I went up, and because they made me walk, because walking, you know, gets you into labor. Sorry. And then I went to the bathroom after that, and contractions was just hitting me left and right. You know, it was like, oh my god. Like I felt like I was on fire, dying. So I was just crying, and then when I got back into bed, I was just silent. I don't like to scream and yell when I'm hurt. I like to, like, if I got, I don't even know what, hurt I would fall to the floor and just be like, don't touch me. But anyways, then I don't remember when I got epidural, but I did get epidural, and it was so hard to just sit there and let them do it, because I was like, oh my god, these contractions are hitting me, and my mom was in the room with me. After I got my epidural, like the nurse came in, I don't even know, 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, and was like touching my leg, like, can you feel this, can you feel this? And I couldn't. I was like, wow, you're really touching me and I can't feel it. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, I was just so surprised. But then I took a nap. Like, I don't know, it was either one of the things was, like, once you like are in labor and stuff, you cannot eat. Don't eat. That's what they tell you. So, mind you, got in the hospital. No, it's 3 a.m. Haven't ate since last night dinner. Get out of hospital at 4. It's, by the time I went to sleep for my nap, it was like 4 or 5 p.m. that day, the same day, March 13th. And I woke up from my nap, because by then I was like 2-3 centimeters, I don't remember. Like, I was barely even dilating. And once I woke up, like, the nurse woke me up and they were like, let's see how far you are. And lady checked and she's like, you're 9.5 centimeters. She was like, okay, it's time. Like, we're gonna have the doctor come in, all this other stuff. And I was like, okay. Like, I just woke up from a nap. Here we go. This is it. Since I had the epidural, pushing, I could not feel the thing. Like, me pushing, I didn't know if I was pushing right or anything. And it wasn't like it didn't hurt, but it felt like just like pressure. Like, not even real pressure. Just felt like somebody pushing on me, like on my butt. And then, you know, I was pushing for a good, I don't know, 30 minutes, and her head was fucking, she had a big head. If you guys follow my social media and you like scroll down about a year and a couple months ago, she had a big ass head. Her head was swollen, so she wasn't coming out, and so they cut me. And so they cut me, and then they just pulled her out. They cut, I think, an artery or something, like a big ass vein. So I was like bleeding a whole bunch. And then, yeah, they put her on my chest, and she was warm. And like, as soon as she heard my voice, she like when she came out, she wasn't crying, and they smacked her butt, and then she started crying. But yeah, she had the umbilical cord wrapped around her. That's why they had to cut me. It was like, you know, come on, Victoria, you need to push her out. I lost a lot of blood. Like, they had this, like, this plastic thing, like, underneath me, and when they pulled it up, like, it was just big blood. Like, I lost a lot of blood. And yeah, she was 8 pounds, 28 inches even, 8 pounds even, 20 inches even. She was a big baby. Her head was humongous. Like, I posted this picture on Instagram, and her head is like, and her body's like so tiny. But yeah, she was kind of ugly when she was born. I'm just kidding. Yeah, actually, babies do look weird. I'm not trying to, you know, say, oh, my baby's cute. No, if my baby ugly, my baby ugly. But anyways, then let's fast forward a few days, not a few days, like the next day. Not even the next, yeah, the next day. Like, I forgot what time it was. And so I was they call it the labor room or delivery room, and then they supposed to transition you to a next room. But like, when they told me like it was time to transition, they brought this wheelchair, and I was telling them I cannot get, I was like, I am too weak to get up. I kept telling the nurses, I was like, I am too weak I was like, I cannot get up. I can feel it. I'm not okay. I can't get up. They kept, you need to get up. You need to get up. Like, all this stuff, right? So I'm like, okay, if I get up, it's on your fault. So I got up, and instantly, as soon as I stood up, I fainted. And then, like, the next thing I know, I woke up, and I was in the wheelchair, and like these nurses was like just like slapping my face a little bit, saying Victoria, Victoria, and I was just thinking in my head like, I told y'all I was too weak to get up. And I breastfed all the way until she was 1. So like literally a couple months ago, stopped. And then it's hard. Like, well, after I had her, I breastfed her. At first, like, breastfeeding her, that was like, it was kind of hard. It wasn't hard, but the only thing is like my nipples got chapped. You just put a little nipple cream on, and she wasn't latching really good, but all you gotta do is get like a nipple guard, and it's better. For me it was. And then pumping, a lot of people say pumping hurts, but actually pumping felt good to me. I felt so good when I pumped. I was like, yes. But yeah, at the beginning, like after I had her, I could not eat at all. I don't know why. Like, every time I ate, I felt so like sick, like to the point I didn't want to eat. And I was like, but finally, like, I was just eating even when I didn't feel like eating, and then I got my appetite back, and now I'm fat as fuck. And that's gonna be wrapping up my video. But here goes Aaliyah. I'm sorry, she don't have no clothes on right now, but look at her Crocs. Say bye. 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 Yeah, she has curly hair and blue eyes. Somebody get her a modeling thing. I've been trying to get her modeling in so long, and they just keep emailing me back. Oh, we'll get to you. Oh, we'll keep her in file. Like, who wouldn't want to look at this face? Right, look at her. She's smiling. She says hi, but she won't say mama. Oh well. All right, bye.